Imagine you're walking through a beautiful neighborhood. You stop in front of a modern house. Large windows. A green lawn. A two-car garage. For a moment, you picture yourself living there. You imagine family dinners. Weekend barbecues. A home office with a view. Then reality kicks in. You quietly ask yourself, could I actually afford a house like this? Most people immediately think the answer depends on one thing. Their salary. If I earn $60,000, I can afford this. If I earn $100,000, I can afford that. If I just get one promotion, I'll finally be able to buy my dream home. But here's the surprising truth. Your salary tells only part of the story. Every year, millions of people buy houses they can't comfortably afford. While others earn average incomes and build wealth by buying the right home instead of the biggest one. So today, we're going to answer one simple question. How much house can you really afford? And the answer may completely change the way you think about buying a home. Let's meet two people. Alex and Sarah. Both are 30 years old. Both earn exactly $90,000 a year. Same salary. Same city. Same dream of owning a home. Alex walks into a bank. The bank approves him for a large mortgage. Immediately, Alex starts looking for the most expensive house he can qualify for. Because in his mind, if the bank approves it, I can afford it. Sarah does something different. She ignores the maximum approval. Instead, she asks a different question. What monthly payment would let me sleep peacefully every night? Same income. Completely different mindset. And 10 years later, one of them feels trapped. The other feels financially free. Why? Because qualifying for a mortgage is not the same as comfortably affording a home. Human psychology is fascinating. Our brains naturally compare. We don't compare ourselves to billionaires. We compare ourselves to neighbors, friends, coworkers, people on social media. If someone buys a larger home, suddenly ours feels too small. If someone renovates their kitchen, we suddenly want one too. Psychologists call this social comparison. And it quietly pushes people into bigger financial decisions than they originally planned. The problem is, banks calculate numbers. Your brain calculates emotions. Those are two very different things. Let's simplify it. Imagine your annual salary is $60,000. Your monthly income is roughly $5,000 before taxes. Now imagine you spend almost all of it on housing. Your mortgage, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, utilities. Every unexpected expense suddenly feels stressful. The washing machine breaks. Panic. The roof leaks. Panic. Interest rates rise. Even more panic. Now imagine something different. Instead of spending nearly everything, housing only takes a comfortable portion of your income. You still have money to invest. Travel. Handle emergencies. Sleep peacefully. That's the difference between owning a house and being owned by one. Most people focus on the purchase price. Very few think about everything that comes after. A house isn't just a monthly mortgage payment. It's repairs, maintenance, insurance, property taxes, furniture, appliances, unexpected emergencies. Imagine buying your dream house. Then 3 months later, the heating system fails. The repair costs several $1,000s. If your entire budget already goes toward the mortgage, where does that money come from? Usually, Debt. And that's exactly how many homeowners become house poor. From the outside, everything looks perfect. Inside, every paycheck disappears before the month even begins. Here's something wealthy people understand. A bigger house doesn't automatically create a bigger life. Sometimes, a slightly smaller home creates much bigger freedom. Lower monthly payments. More investing. More flexibility. Less stress. Imagine two families. Family A buys the largest house they can qualify for. Every raise goes toward bigger payments. Family B buys a modest home. They invest the difference every month for 20 years. Which family is more likely to become wealthy? Ironically, often the family living in the smaller house. Because wealth isn't built by owning impressive things. It's built by owning assets while keeping your expenses under control. Many people believe one sentence. When my salary doubles, I'll finally be comfortable. But life has a strange habit. As income grows, lifestyle usually grows too. A bigger apartment. A newer car. A more expensive neighborhood. A larger mortgage. Psychologists call this lifestyle inflation. The finish line keeps moving. No matter how much people earn, it never feels enough. That's why some people earning $200,000 still struggle financially, while others earning half that amount build impressive wealth. Income matters, but behavior matters even more. Your salary gives you opportunities. It doesn't automatically create wealth. Think of your salary like water flowing into a bucket. If the bucket has holes, it doesn't matter how much water you pour in. It keeps leaking. Overspending. High debt. Expensive lifestyle choices. These are the holes. The goal isn't simply earning more. The goal is keeping enough money working for your future. Buying a home should support that goal, not destroy it. Instead of asking, what's the biggest house I can buy? Try asking, what house allows me to keep investing? What house lets me enjoy vacations without guilt? What house lets me sleep peacefully during economic downturns? What house still feels affordable if my income temporarily drops? Those questions lead to much smarter decisions. Because real affordability isn't about surviving the monthly payment. It's about living comfortably after paying it. Many self-made wealthy people don't buy the biggest house immediately. They buy the house that supports the life they actually want. A home should give you security, not constant anxiety. Freedom, not financial pressure. When people stretch every dollar to impress others, they're often buying status. When people buy within their means, they're buying options. And options are one of the greatest forms of wealth. So, how much house can you really afford? The answer isn't simply whatever the bank approves. It's the home that still leaves room for investing. For emergencies. For experiences. For peace of mind. Because the goal isn't just to own a beautiful house. The goal is to build a beautiful financial life. And sometimes, the smartest financial decision isn't buying the biggest home. It's buying the one that gives you the freedom to keep building wealth long after you've received the keys. If you can remember just one thing from this video, let it be this. The house you can comfortably afford will almost always make you richer than the house that only looks impressive. And in the long run, financial freedom will always feel bigger than a bigger house.